let's move and see the scope and limitations of QMS. When we talk about the scope, let's understand the meaning of the word scope first. The word scope means the applicability over something. So when we are determining the scope of the QMS, it means we are determining the applicability of QMS over different processes or departments. It's like where it is applicable and where it is not. And there are three considerations to be included. First, external and internal issues that are relevant to the purpose of the organization, the strategic direction, and the ability to achieve intended results. Second, requirements of relevant interested parties. And third, the product and service of the organization. The scope could be your entire organization or only those parts that require improvement. The scope is to include all the requirements of the ISO 9001 standard that can be applied. For example, if your organization does not design or develop any of its products or services, then you would want to state the exclusion of this section of the ISO 9001 standard within your scope. You are required to give justification for any requirement that is not applicable to the scope of the quality management system. Scope statements should be clear and concise. Scope does not have a size limit and should include enough information to determine what is covered by the processes of the QMS. Let's look into the limitations of ISO 9001. A common criticism of ISO 9000 and 9001 is the amount of money, time, and paperwork required for a complete implementation and later, when needed, ISO 9001 certification. So, definitely, it is a costly affair. The standard is seen as especially prone to failure when a company is interested in certification before quality. Some ISO systems merely gauge whether the processes are being followed. It does not gauge how good the processes are or whether the correct parameters are being measured and controlled to ensure quality. Organizations that implement an ISO system without this desire and commitment often take the cheapest route to get a certificate on the wall and ignore problem areas uncovered in the audits. There are few benefits of ISO 9001 as well. So, by putting customers first, organizations can make sure they consistently meet customer needs and enhance customer satisfaction. This can lead to more repeat customers, new clients, and increased business for the organization. Though the ISO 9001 audits or the certification is a costly affair, but when your business is going to increase, so this cost can be bearable. Organizations work in a more efficient way as all their processes are aligned and understood by everyone. This increases productivity and efficiency, bringing internal costs down. Organizations will meet necessary statutory and regulatory requirements. Organizations can expand into new markets as some sectors and clients requires ISO 9001 before doing business. So definitely it brings the credibility in your business and your business increases due to that.